What you see is a beautiful prime grade tri-tip from a local HEB. I'm going to cook this one a little bit different. I'm going to prep it kind of the same as you've seen me do it before on my channel, but I'm going to do something different to it after the cook. Which I'm kind of hoping it's a win, but we'll see. You guys are going to watch it with me. So I know I should probably leave some of this fat on this tri-tip, but guys, honestly, I'm just going to remove it. I'm going to take it completely off. My original plan was to leave some fat on it, but as soon as I got to trimming it, I couldn't stop myself. I just started taking it completely off. And, on the bottom side a little bit too. But beautiful little tri-tip there. Shout out HEB. Guys, I'm coming in with just a standard horseradish sauce that you can find at like your local Walmart. Like for instance, that one is from Walmart. Any grocery store has it. It works very, very good as a binder. And I'm also going in with that Texas Prime, that coarse seasoning from my local HEB. HEB brand rubs are absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to top it off with some of that American Pitmaster Company brisket BBQ seasoning, which I believe it's now called BAM. Excellent combination on beef right here, guys. I actually started doing that same combination on some beef ribs. Just a fantastic combination of flavors here. They complement each other perfectly, and it's not overly salty. It's just perfect for my palate, you know. But that's that tri-tip after it's been seasoned. Nice upfront close look on those beautiful spices. Guys, on this cook, we're going in with that Bear Mountain BBQ Bold. This is my favorite pellet to use on beef currently from Bear Mountain. It's one of their craft blends, and it's just a fantastic flavor of smoke that it puts out. It is just a phenomenal pellet. I love the way it complements the meat. It really brings out that protein and takes your steak or brisket or beef rib to the next level as far as flavor. Absolutely fantastic. And I'm also going in with some of those mesquite wood chunks. It's just a fantastic combination. Get that mesquite wood smoke combined with that bold pellet. That's just a fantastic combination for protein, beef. And we're gonna get that bullseye going to low. Bling bling. Django, I'm gonna teach you how to jangle. Guys, the low setting gets me 180. So I really want to smoke this little tri-tip out. I'm gonna try to apply as much smoke as I can on this thing. And at this point, it's just been sitting on my counter for about a good hour and a half. And it's just room temp. And I'm just gonna smoke it. I'm gonna put it in there and put as much smoke as I can. Bring that internal temp to about 115, 118-ish before I pull it and go back for a sear. And it doesn't take that long, honestly. But that's just a beautiful looking tri-tip. I enjoy cooking these. It doesn't take that long. They're delicious. And they're cheap. They're cheap. They're probably one of the cheaper cuts currently as far as beef goes. I don't know what it looks like in your neck of the woods, but they're the cheaper cut currently. All right, so that's 118 internal, and I'm just gonna let it sit on the counter. I'm not gonna tint it. I'm not gonna cover it. I just want it to chill there, so I can go back to the Bullseye and install my grill grates. So we're gonna sear the crap out of this thing. Clean them off just a little bit. Crank that heat up when I get this thing seared off. And I'll be honest with you, I kind of looking at it, I felt bad actually searing it because it looked so beautiful just the way that it was. But we got to get a harder crust on this thing. But the way that it was before I seared it, you could totally eat it just the way it was. Some people would. But I gotta cook mine just a little bit more. There we go. There's the first side. We're gonna get that nice hot sear. Just let it cook. Do about a minute per side. And we're gonna check it after that. It does not take long because those grill grates, guys, they get super hot. They get like ridiculously hot. I'm gonna have to get one of those infrared thermometer things just to see how hot they get. And that's it. It's completely done at that point. I didn't even check the internal temp. I just tented it, and this is where I was bad to the tri-tip. I had some errands that I had to run, and I put it into my food warmer at 145, and that was a big mistake. That was a big mistake. It stayed there for like 4 hours, 5 hours, and 145, and I mean, it's beautiful, it's juicy, it looks delicious, it was delicious, but I overcooked it. I didn't want to take it up that long, but that's where I messed up. What I should have done is just let it sit on the counter. That's what I should have done. I should not have put it in my food warmer. And if I did, I should have put it like at 100 degrees. You know what I mean? But hey man, that doesn't change the fact that it wasn't delicious. It was absolutely delicious. Slicing up nice and tender, juicy. They just wasn't as much pink as I wanted. I'm telling you, had I left it alone after the sear, it'd have been perfect. But I have since done it some more, a couple of other experiments, and I'm just hooked on the pursuit of the perfect tri-tip. That's my thing right now. The picanhas and the tri-tips. But it was absolutely delicious. Nice crust. It very juicy, I'm telling you. It was very tender, very delicious. I sliced it up, put it back in its tray on its own juice on its own drippings. Jua. I put that back into the tray. I had a few sides to go with dinner that night, guys. This is just a protein cook, and I topped it off with some of Furgoni's chimichurri, because the chimichurri takes anything else to the next level, right? And this is just the regular one, and it is mixed with good olive oil and red wine vinegar. But honestly, guys, I think I personally like it better with the apple cider vinegar. I think it tastes better with the apple cider vinegar instead of the red wine. It's delicious both ways, but man, for me, I think I prefer it with that apple cider vinegar. And it was just a delicious bite. Beautiful colors, beautiful meat. And guys, be nice to your tri-tips. Don't put them in the food warmer after you cook them. Just let them sit on the counter. But this got eaten completely, 100%. No complaints. I was just kind of disappointed. But we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.